of the fun of Earth Defense Force is actually watching it be crap?
No, okay. So
I think that's part of
remember,
the challenge. That's what he's saying.
have you ever played a game? Well, obviously not because like we're older than that, but playing a fucking like N64 or like SNES game or like a treasure game, and it's like the engine can't handle all the cool shit that's happening. Not like, wow, this game isn't optimized good. What a fucking loud fart of a video game. But this game handles well, but all of a sudden the boss comes on stage and the literal girth of its existence is dragging your CPU through the dirt.
That sounds dirty.
Yeah, that is EDF. That is, okay, we could have this running at a stable 30 frames per second, but more ants. So like, it's super good. Like it is by far one of my favorite games, and I have no idea why it's loud, it's dumb, it's glorious. Because they've never once tried to make like, all right, we're gonna make a super serious version of it. Nope, it's every single time I boot it up. What's the first thing I see? Oh, cool! 4-story tall ants have invaded Tokyo. I must destroy them with 1970s assault rifles. Party. Like, oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so dumb. The control mapping makes no sense. Why is one of the triggers jump?
Bumper jumper, bro.
No, not even bumper. It's like literally the left trigger is jump. It makes no sense, but I love it. Ah!
Well, can't you fly in that game with certain characters? So I guess maybe if you hold it, it's like easier to fly holding a trigger.
It's still not. And that's the air fencers. The only women of EDF are special magical pixie monsters that can fly around and use beam weaponry powered by their brains.
Wow.
Yeah, it's super dumb and I love it. I am most definitely that schlock kind of like camp-ass, corny 70s slasher flick kind of dude. So I love that they've managed to condense that into a video game. Like, this is just shy of having a bunch of fucking eggheads in a laboratory going, my god, science has made ants big!
Sorry, I'm just trying to get my audio levels even.
So how you been doing, bruh?
Me?
Whoever. It's an
Rabbit.
open-ended question. How y'all doing?
Pretty okay. Long day.
Alright.
Nothing else besides that. Got my Switch. Haven't really been able to play it yet though, but a lot of fun for like
Go
the
play
hour
your
I've
Switch.
got. It's right behind me. Charging.
Do it, you won't. Why the hell are you here? Go do it. Do it now.
Because people gotta hear my soothing internet voice.
Fair.
Go.
Blargity, blargity, blarg, blarg. Sorry, test.
See, now I can go play the Switch. They've heard it.
There you go.
You'll use a gamepad. I love how the game tells me you're using a gamepad.
Yeah.
No options.
No, that's not like a you should use a gamepad. It's bruh.
It's a command.
Yeah, like
You're gonna use this. You're gonna use this. And you're gonna like it.
super
Hot.
super. Man, I miss when video games were
mission
good.
mode.
Select the number of players.
One player.
I don't think video games have gotten bad. I think we just have more video games. Everything's gotten watered down.
Oh god, there's so many video games.
Like, you used to get, like, 1 or 2 games a year that, like, those were the games you waited for. Now it's like 8 to 12 games coming out a year where you're just like, so much to choose from. So it's like, you know, you pick and choose your favorite parts of each. Because, you know, we're spoiled. We have so many options now.
Ah.
But
Yeah, sorry, I cut out in the middle of that for some reason.
No, I was just saying, like, everything's watered down now, so it's like we have choice. Like, we can pick and choose if we like or dislike something. But,
Well,
you know,
that's the thing is like
I remember it was like you got Call of Duty, or you got Halo, or you got even, but like before that, you got maybe maybe an Elder Scrolls game.
Well,
there was no like.
so that's the rub is like I now wholeheartedly trust like single A or double A. Hell, I'll even take a high B level production of like, hey, we know it's not going to sell well, and like, not a lot of people are going to buy it, but it's an ultra specific thing to scratch a precise itch, and here you go.
But I
Like,
guess now so many developers have to work with like such big production, like producers, that they can't make they can't make the game they want to make. They have to make the game that's going to sell the best and make them the most money over time.
True.
It's still a business at the end of the day. There are passion projects. A lot of like new games are like that. There are some big developers who do, but like I think CD Projekt Red is still like one of the good guys. But even like 5 years ago, everyone was saying Bethesda is like that one company championing freedom for its users and making things. But now it's like
My, how the times have changed.
So that's why I'm like, yeah, CD Projekt Red. I love them, but you can't.
They started as pirates, and then like.
I mean, Bethesda started like made a game, and they loved modding in the modding community, and now it's like they're trying to constantly, change it. But that's why it's like at the end of the day, it's about making money, all about making the money. So we vote with our wallets, and people keep voting for the same old things.
But like, just don't get greedy. Like, be the company that's like,
go to every GameStop and start slapping people's wallets out of their hand. Be like, no, don't buy this. No, don't buy this. No, don't buy that.
Really? Well, even the most offensive one is still fucking Steam. Like, the modding, there's a modding community. Did you know that the number one mod for, is it Fallout 4 is the one that they just implemented, the mod workshop?
Yes, but that's
it is. The number one mod on the Nexus, the not Bethesda mod network, is a mod to disable the Bethesda mod thing.
The API or whatever it is.
Yeah. So
and the thing is, you can get all the mods that are on the Bethesda marketplace or whatever we want, or whatever they're calling it. You can get better versions on the Nexus
for free, right? Yeah. So, in my favorite Jim Sterling article ever, modders made modders made a mod to mod out the mods that the modders didn't make.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, don't mind me, just kind of working through all the sound
Control
settings.
issues?
No, the sound settings. I'm just making sure everything's level.
Yeah. So yeah. Aside from that, fucking video games are cool.
Yeah, just getting ready for that, that fourth quarter push of games that I won't be able to play any of.
Yeah, since I'll be playing this and I'm playing it for the first time, maybe you guys can give me a hand with looking through some of these news pieces that I garnered or sharing things
all right.
that you came
only
across
fucking
too.
News piece you goddamn need. Okay, real talk though, can I completely hijack this podcast?
If you must.
Okay. Yo. Zone of the Enders.
Well, that's already. I did include that.
No. That's not. I included it. That's Control A delete type Zone of the Enders.
Yeah, care to elaborate? Because you might have to pitch it to somebody who's never played it before, like Chris.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's the only thing by Hideo Kojima that is not Metal Gear Solid.
What are you talking about? He has tons of stuff.
Like what?
What are you, high? He did Police Knots. He did,
Never heard of it.
In the last 20 years, Miles?
PT.
Yeah, that's not a game. It's a demo for a game that never came out.
Now they got that trailer with the dead guy and the
did-
boards and the things. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what's going on.
Crap.
They got the guy from Walking Dead. Yeah.
Yeah. Bonk and Reedus.
Daryl.
Yeah. He did fucking Boktai.
You did?
That sounds like a food that I've ordered before.
The sun is in your hands.
No idea.
He's currently doing Death Stranding.
I've heard of that just because, as I said before, it
Okay.
has a weird trailer.
But so Zone of the Enders is a Gundam-style thing by Hideo Kojima. So
Okay, that sounds interesting. I know
Yes.
what Gundam is.
Not at all what that is, but I
What?
appreciate the effort.
please tell me why.
Okay.
Fight.
Have you played Zone of the Enders?
I haven't.
Let's start that. You what?
I haven't.
Ah, okay. So there's the initial problem. So Zone of the Enders, the first one is like oh hey, what a wackadoo, like neat idea, I guess. And it's kind of aping from like Paltabor and like some really old ass obscure anime, and it's a fun little kind of beat 'em up. But you're a robot, and you're a kid in a robot, and yeah, it's a good game.
How is that
Good game
any
with good
different from Gundam?
Would you really like me to get into it?
I guess not. Why is that
Okay.
different from any general concept of a big mech anime?
Okay. So it's the Evangelion curve that it takes towards the end is what differentiates it.
I see.
At no point in a Gundam universe has the main character been wholly responsible for the near extinction of humanity because
Spoilers,
he
I never
hit
knew that.
the what?
I didn't know anything about this. It's spoiled. You've ruined
Oh,
it.
what, for Gundam? No, this is the first one.
For
Fucking-
Evangelion, I think.
Yeah,
you mean.
yep.
The first one doesn't even really matter that much when you play the second one, which is the one coming out. The second one is Kojima's like, all right, you did good, kid. You made a video game.
I
Make a
love
new
these
one
people
and
really.
make it-
I love the dipping frame rate of the people running in the background, and then they disappear.
That's the one.
Can I run in this game?
You can
No.
do whatever you want.
Why the hell would you run?
Towards the ants?
You can roll.
Good enough.
Like
Why would you
Legend of
run when
Zelda
you can roll?
The real trick is try to figure out how to make the rest of the army sing. Yep. Yeah, no, there's literally a button in the game that makes the rest of the army start singing. It's great.
Is it why?
It's super sick. No, why would it be why?
Because I want to know.
God damn it.
He got you. He got you good.
He did do the get me.
You got.
I got. God, stop.
Oh god.
Alright.
You still eating the Skittles?
No, I've been out of Skittles for ages. I mean,
Oh my
Probably.
god, ant.
So is this like someone with an arachnophobia? Like, is this their worst nightmare of a game?
Well, no, because these aren't spiders.
There are spiders in the game, though. I know that for a fact.
oh, there are a fuck ton of spiders. There's like 3 different kinds of spiders.
So, explain to me the lore of how the bugs have the giant mechs.
The bugs do not get giant mechs. The giant mechs are completely
There-
separate from the bugs.
There's two different games that we're talking about.
No. There are mechs in this in Earth Defense Force. I've seen videos
Yes.
of giant robots.
Wait,
the
what?
humans get the mechs.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Evan. I haven't played this game, but I know about it.
Yes, the humans get the giant robots to help literally punch the shit out of the Godzillas.
I'm pretty sure the first time I was exposed to this was something on G4, like going back all the way back then.
Yeah, that's
Like
about
them
right.
talking about this game, and then it just reappeared. I'm like, I thought it was a new game, but I guess it's the same one, right? I thought that was gonna be like Earth
No,
Defense Force 3.
yeah, this is the same one.
So basically, every game they just remake the game that they had, but then add in an extra 100 or so levels.
So it's basically like Borderlands bugs.
Borderlands, but good.
He called Borderlands trash.
I thought the first one was fun, except for the ending.
The first one was fun.
It was fun. It was fun. It doesn't have to be amazing, but it's fun.
It's hard to explain what me and Borderlands was. I read what was it, the Game Informer article back before it turned into a wacky comedy game, when it was still like relatively serious before the art change. That's how old I am. And I remember it's like, oh yeah, you can fucking customize your things. You make a shotgun that shoots lawn darts, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that's cool. And then I remember the trailer. It's like, all right, here we are, Borderlands. You know, you're out in the middle of nowhere. You have only your wits and guns with you, and it's kind of like grim dark. And I'm like, all right, I can see where this is going. And then literally the next trailer is, wow, look at this robot. Like, all right, got it. I don't know. Again, not bad. Just, oh no.
Not what you were originally sold on. Oh no, I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying.
How?
You're failing us. You're failing your whole family.
What did you set the difficulty to?
Hard?
Oh. Yeah, don't do that.
Why?
No, be a man. Be a man and do
That's
that.
what I figured. It's like, hey, if it's just a bunch of ants, how bad can it be?
It is survivable, but like, get good.
I was managing just fine until just now.
Yeah, and it's not how hard you get hit, it's how hard you can get hit by the ants and keep getting back up again.
Oh, they will fucking wreck your shit. Like,
Yeah, as I can see, right now, Carl Sagan has been knocked out.
Throw on Rocky 4, start blasting Hearts on Fire, and...
Great song. I wish Travis was in the chat to kind of inform us. There's some weird shit that was going on with Valve. Did you guys hear about that?
No,
what
the article you posted now, though?
Basically, you know how people review bomb shit on Steam?
Oh, yeah, they added a chart so you can see, here's the game doing fine for the entirety of its existence, and then here's when some weird Swede says some racist shit, and then here's when fucking, the developer says, hey, maybe racism is bad. So you see when the developer says racism is bad, and then it suddenly gets a bunch of thumbs down, maybe they're connected.
Oh, am I stuck with this difficulty setting?
On that save file, yeah.
Oops. Alright, well, I'll see how I do.
Get wrecked, scrub. I don't know what to tell you.
So you guys gotta update me on, what do I gotta get for my Switch? Like, what are the games I gotta play?
Zelda.
Okay. Anything else?
Excuse me. Project Octopath Traveler, which is free right now. I cannot stress enough how badly you need to own this already.
Okay.
Splatoon, if you're the cool if you want to be a squid or a kid. Zelda, if you're fucking own a Switch. I mean,
Sonic Mania is nice. Mario when it comes out, yeah.
Yeah, I figured Mario I'd get.
Do Sonic Mania on the PC, just because, like, frame rate,
Well,
blah,
I'll explain to you my situation now. Is I work a lot. I move around a lot. I never really get to be home and play my computer. So that's why I really wanted a Switch so I can play games not to go.
Alright, then yeah,
fucking traveling.
Yeah, like the
That's why I wanted one.
like the
if the object is I want to game while go, then yes, buy everything you can on the Switch. I'm from a standpoint of I have a goddamn gigaton computer. Why the fuck did I do this? And I need to like justify owning it. So.
Oh my god, this is terrifying.
Damn straight. I buy all of the.
Oh no!
Basically, the rule of thumb I have is Nintendo is great for all of Nintendo games. You buy a console for all of the filthy, fucking third-party games that don't get ported and all of the weird weeb shit. And then you get a PC for literally everything else. But unfortunately, some people don't have it's not a disgusting amount of disposable income because like I'm often broke. I just have bad morals, so I buy things bad.
Yeah,
I
you
don't know
do.
how else to describe it. Yeah.
That
I mean, I'll
being
be the
said,
first to
the
admit.
games that don't require like heavy frame rate stuff, like if you were considering any indie games like or stuff from Tiny Build, for instance.
Oh yeah, no. Like this should be your by default fucking Shovel Knight box. Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
let's put it this way: do you have Shovel Knight?
I have it on the Steam.
Well, then.
Well, get the one
Shit.
that's compatible with amiibos. I don't know.
God, I don't want to get sucked into the game. Like that's its own thing that just doesn't seem like
Syria audio.
there's like no money. Like you just lose all your money collecting them all.
Oh, with the amiibos? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a dark hole I went into pretty quick.
Yeah, you did. He has an entire wall stacked with them.
In my
unopened.
defense, I did the cool thing in the beginning, but I haven't done it since. Which is, I bought an amiibo, trained it the fuck up in Smash Brothers, and then mailed it to some asshole in California. And I'm like, hey yo, fucking fight me, kid. And he is still yet to defeat it.
Not bad.
Yep, I'm the biggest cool guy.
Alright. I'm managing a little bit better. Hey, look, he's flying in the air. Nice.
There you go. So can I just say that fucking goddamn Japanese games are weird?
Gee, what else is new?
Yeah, I know, fuck you, but like, there's a game on sale, it's like, oh cool, the main game is on sale for like $10, that's awesome. What's all their DLC? Oh my god, you can change panties for like fucking 99 cents a pop. Ugh.
Panties.
The color of panties, whatever, but like, yeah, it's like, dude, please don't. Like, don't make it hard for me to recommend your shit by making it super uncomfortably weird.
Yeah. Oh, and the enemy's here again.
Like, there is nothing worse of a recommendation of, hey, play the game, ignore the weird, like, ignore the pedophiles. It's like, oh, sorry, what?
Oh my god, no. No! No! No!
I assume you're getting your shit wrecked.
Not yet!
Give it time.
Just getting it pushed right back in.
Oh my god, no. Oh my god, I think I just killed myself. Yep, I killed myself.
Also get Super Mario Odyssey. Not to play the game, mostly the nipples.
Mostly the nipples, but we already covered that last
Yeah,
week.
we already had that conversation.
Yeah,
I'm
but
upset that he's not packing a fur carpet and a chain underneath that shirt.
yo, fucking nips though.
So, what's going on with Marvel vs. Capcom? Does anybody know?
Infinite? Oh, it's hot garbage.
Yeah, why? Tell me. Is it Street Fighter V bad, or is it just like your typical shit like they were doing in Injustice?
The game itself is great. Fucking Marvel just ruined it.
I know a friend of mine sent me a comparison on the music tracks just for Spider-Man, and it's like just that alone, like the music has really taken a dive in quality, which is one of my favorite parts of that series.
Well, so Marvel vs. Capcom has had a kind of a weird, storied history. So the original stuff was great because it's like, hey yo, you got stuff? We got stuff. Let's put this stuff together. And then it's like it had the era of 90s Capcom and 90s Marvel.
Right,
which was this
both of whom were like
ungodly-
desperate and yeah, exactly.
No, not even desperate. Fucking Capcom was rolling in dough in the 90s. That's when it
true.
was like,
Marvel was desperate.
Yeah, no, Marvel was desperate, which is why they gave them access to every character. And then they started splitting things, and that's when the nightmares started. So all of a sudden, they go from, fucking, here you go, who the hell is Dormammu? I don't know, but his fucking dude can cross up into super infinites. That's sick as shit. Which is, now it's like, oh, look at all of these brand recognizable characters. We can only have brand recognizable characters in our game now. So they took out everybody.
And the X-Men.
And the X-Men. Yep, can't have any X-Men because Marvel doesn't own them. Because
They own them, they probably just don't want them to be popular so they could buy the rights back.
correct.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they're doing that with Fantastic Four right now.
Yeah.
And it's also slightly suffering from the bizarre, like the fucking Smash 4 problem of, guys, please diversity, like fucking mix it up. Everybody is like
It's
they
super
all...
white.
What? No, damn it.
What?
No, the problem everybody had with every subsequent Smash Brothers game is fucking swords.
Oh,
Everybody
you mean like
is a
fight style
god-
diversity?
Yeah, exactly. Like, they all handle exactly the same. And it's like, then why am I even playing it if I can... Like, at that point, I might as well be playing Dive Kick.
Right.
Which is a great game, don't get me wrong. Fucking Dive Kick is sick as shit.
Yeah, but,
you
like,
play
if
it
the- does
because
it-
it has two
but-
buttons.
There's a shtick to dive kick. So, I mean, if you're...
There are 2 buttons? Shit.
Yeah.
No, that's real. It's a game where
Okay,
you
I know,
move back
yeah.
and forth, jump, and then jump to kick.
I love that game.
Yeah, super good. But
About
like,
time.
yeah, it's not great. So Marvel's having this weird problem of, if you play Marvel vs. Capcom 2, there's like 50 dudes. Well, maybe not. There's like easily over 20 dudes on that roster. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite has maybe 15
I thought there were 30 total.
in Infinites.
Yeah.
No.
Marvel probably sees how good Injustice did and probably wants to make their own fighting game.
Well, they already tried... Hey, you remember Marvel... What was that stupid Electronic Arts game? Miles, help me.
That narrows it down.
Oh my god. No, it was the fighting game, and it was like, had this weird, edgy, dark side to it, and half of the characters were original characters.
That fucking narrows it down. You gotta fill me in with more than that.
It had Venom in it. Oh god, that doesn't narrow it down at all.
Rise of the super edgy Marvel fighting game?
Yes, the one in the GameCube PS2, yeah.
I'm gonna Google super edgy Marvel fighting game.
It was on the Xbox original, the Duke.
Yes. Yeah, this was like maybe 2003, 2004.
Yeah, I swear to God it was like Rise of the Inhumans or something like that.
Maybe. All I know is that...
Marvel fighting game.
Okay, so MCV2 roster, we're looking at survey says
Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects.
That's the
Nailed
one.
it.
That's the
It
one.
was the 3rd thing down after your search.
Oh my god.
Marvel fighting game.
What was the year on
Dragon
that?
Ball Z. I'm looking it up. 2005.
Okay. What were the reviews like on that? I have to know, because I'm pretty sure it was like this weird, middling, like, half-baked thing. But the visuals were cool for the time. And it was like a weird little sandbox fighter.
Metacritic gave it 54%.
Ooh. No. Yeah, that's about right. It was pretty bad. I wonder if I still have it. That'd be interesting to go back to, because it was bad.
I think you should play that for your next game.
Just find a ROM of it.
Yeah, do it.
Rise of the Imperfects. Wow, yeah.
Yeah,
that
but
was
going back, like that came out in 2005. I think Marvel's like with all their power now, especially in movies and TV. It's like, why don't we just make our own game? With our own premise.
Okay.
So that way we can just make our own money.
so Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, 27.
Sorry, Disney.
Marvel
Wow.
vs. Capcom 2, 62.
Yep. Wait, Capcom 2?
Capcom 2 had 62 characters. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Oh,
has
I thought you were talking
27.
Metacritic reviews.
No,
But it's
character
Infinite.
roster.
But how many of those characters are left on the paywall?
Oh, in Infinite?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is killing me.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So then
Okay.
that leaves us with 20 characters.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like they never release a fighting game now, especially with all the characters in it.
Yeah, no.
Because why would you?
Because why
You could
would
release,
you?
You could release
What?
one for like a quarter price of the game, like 2 months later.
Well, so that was the weird thing that happened with Marvel vs. Capcom 3. is that they had a fuck ton of characters planned to release as DLC, and they like, here's the video game. Hope we. Hey, hang on. Why is the ground shaking? The fucking like days after launch, the Shinjuku earthquake hit, and fucking Capcom's offices got like really badly messed up. And so they're just, fuck it, we'll just include it. They made a second game. So it was Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and then Marvel vs. Capcom 3... Shit, I forget what the sequel was, but it was all of the DLC characters that they had lined up as a Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Super Edition or whatever. Which had fucking Phoenix Wright, motherfucker. That dude is goddamn absolute beast.
I'll say it now, Soul Calibur on the GameCube is the best fighting game ever.
Yep, that's why they brought it back.
Yeah, except not for Nintendo.
Yeah.
Link with the Mirror Shield was cheat mode. His grab move would immediately knock people off the map.
Pretty much.
Alright, I'll skip a couple of things here. Basically, Comcast bought a esports thing. Esports big. Many people play. People want to buy the stadium shit. I don't know. Fuck, whatever. Anyway, Tomb Raider movie trailer. Who watched it?
Yeah.
I saw it.
I watched it until I turned it off.
What made you turn it off?
The fact that fucking... First, so I had just watched the Punisher trailer that just dropped, and then I wasn't paying attention, so it auto-played into Tomb Raider, and I'm listening to it going, is this like a fan film? What's happening? And I look over at it, it's like, oh no. Oh no. Like, it just looks bland.
Well, no. What it looks like is a live-action version of the 2013 game, which I don't know how you felt about it.
It could probably be the best video game movie if it's a shot-for-shot remake.
Okay, so, real talk, hands down, still the best video game movie, Silent Hill.
This is true. But as far as...
The original, fuck the sequel, fuck the sequel, fuck the sequel.
I think some people would say the same about the Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider films. Not to the same degree of quality, but they did pretty alright in terms of popular.
Dune was pretty good.
The what?
Dune movie.
Dune?
I liked it.
Oh god.
I like
so
it.
That's the thing. Is it the difference is it actually good or is it ironically good? The
ironically.
fucking Tomb Raider movie is super ironically good. The Doom movie, oh my god, is that such hot schlock that I love it. I cannot get enough. But like, is it a actually competent film? It's a
I feel like this is going to go the same way Assassin's Creed did. Mediocre movie that's just kind of it's... I mean, it's hard to make video games into a movie because they already tell complete stories and people want to see these, I guess, same characters, but it's not going to be the same character. It's got to be a completely different story, and you can't tell an 8-hour video game in like a 2-hour movie. Just not going to work.
I mean, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, I love that they try. I just... Like, I'm holding out hope more than any other motherfucker alive that the Metal Gear movie is going to be not ass on fire.
It will be, though, because Kong Skull Island was awful.
It's good. Wait, what?
Kong Skull Island was awful? The director of Kong Skull Island is in control of the script writing and directing of the Metal Gear Solid movie?
Let's get Lucasfilm on it. They'll fire anybody who does a bad movie.
Well, okay, so Kong Skull Island wasn't bad. It just wasn't great.
It wasn't good.
Evan, I don't know what you were expecting about a movie with a giant bunch of fucking monkeys in it. Like, that's...
No, there was one giant fucking monkey.
Well, and a bunch of giant fucking monkey skeletons.
Wait.
Okay, I was expecting a script with a little bit more than just, like, first grade level conversation.
Evan, it's a movie about a giant fucking monkey. I don't know entirely what you're expecting.
Alright, maybe we should rewatch it then.
What's the monkey fucking?
well, not the girl in this one, but it was normally Fay Ray there. But I mean, you gotta admit,
set up a Godzilla vs Kong vs Pacific Rim Jaeger monster movie magic fight.
well, that's what we're getting. We're getting the Godzilla versus King Kong
So when do the Jaegers get
cinematic
into this?
universe. God, soon, I hope, please.
Never, because Pacific Rim was bad.
Pacific Rim was fun. I love
What
that movie.
the fuck?
Pacific Rim was bad, man.
Are you high?
Yes.
It was like going to a Saturday morning cartoon in,
Dude,
in an
didn't I see
IMAX
that
theater.
movie with you?
No, I saw that movie by myself.
Oh God, no wonder.
I
Yeah.
remember that was the thing. That movie was exactly what I wanted to be. Just stupid, awesome fun.
Okay.
The fucking giant robot fight, man.
Okay.
I don't know what you're
I liked the
sword out of
robots.
nowhere.
Hey, here's the deal in Pacific Rim. I liked the
He
robots.
hit that giant monkey with a boat.
That was great.
I thought that the
He hit it
monsters
with a
were
boat.
I thought the monsters were really uninspired looking, and I liked the robots.
Okay.
That's
You
it.
do realize that, like, a fucking uninspired looking. Describe Desu Troya to me.
God bless you.
Oh, he is a very big purple thing with fans and like a maw, and there's like some weird flammable substance inside of him. I don't know.
Fucking nailed it.
Okay, okay, describe the fucking Pacific Rim monsters to me.
Which one? The hammerhead? The giant, the scaly beast? The one that was pregnant?
Apart from
the devil-looking one.
apart from
devil-looking one?
apart from an animal that they vaguely look like, describe them to me.
Okay.
They're
Well,
kind of like fishy slug type
the
things.
initial one, the one with the gnarly blue face. So he's got a large hammerhead-like apparatus on his head, hence the name. It looks like a giant anvil. His main attack seems to be using that to fucking sludge off the dude's arm, which is sick as shit.
All right.
Like, I get it. No, they're not super inspired, but they don't have to be. They're like generic baddies.
They're like
But-
Yeah, but I wanted them to have like the same level of character that the Jaegers did, you know?
Well, they had to be cannon fodder for the most part.
Right.
There were a few of them. There were a few enough of them that they didn't have to be though.
The idea was like the Jaegers raffle stomped them, and then
Right.
all of a sudden they started getting really strong.
And I
Like-
mean, admittedly, they do have differences. There's an entire character in the universe devoted to geeking out over the cool designs.
I like Charlie Day's character.
Charlie Day's awesome.
Milk steak. Yeah, you know. You ever had milk steak in a
That's
restaurant?
fine.
Right, milk steak. She'll know what it means.
She'll know what it means.
She'll know what it
The-
means.
I marked the box H for warning. But like, yeah, again, it wasn't the most super inspired film, but think about
It
it
was
this
fun.
way: it's a goddamn American-made dumbass giant robot movie made in a time of what was that? 2013.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else came out in 2013?
Man of Steel.
Oh boy, yeah, there you go. It was able to stick its tongue so far into its cheek that it looked like it had tumors. Like it's goofy. It's a giant fucking robot movie. It's literally a buddy cop story of like, oh man, fucking blue hair girl is super, and she can't. Okay, it's got Charlie Hunnam in it, which is like the death knell for the majority of any modern movie.
Yeah.
But he tries so hard. Like, that
Yeah.
being said, King Arthur is a lot better than most people give it.
I've heard great things about that movie. I've yet to see it.
It is shockingly competent. It is not by any means a great movie, but like,
I heard it's really funny.
it is surprisingly watchable. Like, it's really good.
We should.
I personally enjoyed it, but then keep in mind that I'm also some sort of pseudo masochist that watched fucking Samurai Cop and laughed my ass off. So like,
Samurai Cop's great.
well then there you go. We're all just
I'm more of a
broken inside.
I'm a time cop first.
There you go.
Back on the game stuff. Sorry.
Wait, we're not talking about Star Wars next? I thought this
Have
was
we
a Star Wars
started the
podcast.
podcast yet?
Sure, we have.
Aren't we waiting for 2 other people?
No, they're not joining tonight.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, because we never did like a, hey, welcome to the DC debrief or whatever.
Yeah, I was making it super casual, like you suggested I do that one time.
Oh, good. Well, it's a good thing that you told me about it.
You've broken my immersion. I know I'm on a podcast now.
Yeah, really.
For fuck's sake.
Fucking Shanghai'd you into it.
Did you guys...
People are listening to what I say.
Well, that's why I started going down the list. I figured you guys were
I'm kidding.
with it.
I figured you were recording us, but I was also under the assumption that we were having company.
Should we introduce ourselves? My name's Chris.
Hi, my name is Miles. I'm a huge douchebag. So,
Hi,
fucking...
Miles.
Yeah, this sounds more like an intervention. Like... Or a AA.
It's been like...
Why?
4 hours since
Because you were caught by surprise that we were broadcasting?
No, not surprise. I figured by the fact that you were going down the list, it's just like... Right.
Do we have a theme song?
No, I don't know how to compose
music.
music.
This is the story of a girl.
It should just be the sound of a controller going through a window.
Pretty much. Yo, EDF is super fucking good, though.
Yeah, I'm not getting past the first level and still having fun, so...
Right.
It seems to be the theme of the podcast is you play the first level of every game.
Oh, good lord. Okay, Evan,
Miles, it's on hard mode.
Okay, switch to Wing Diver, you mook.
Alright, fine. Retreat.
Which it's basically like playing the game on bitch mode, but like it'll get you through the levels and get you stuff.
Wing Diver would be normal or easy?
What? No, it's a character class.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Because there's regular soldier, Wing Diver,
I see what you're saying.
air support, and Jumbo Tank Man that is absolutely useless by himself. So there's really soldier and air Wing Diver. Those are like the two options. Everything else is saved for multiplayer.
Fascinating.
Damn straight. Also, don't forget you can change your weapon loadout too.
Yes, I just did.
Oh.
Hardy har. Hardy har har. So, did you guys see the secret that was unveiled by hackers on the Nintendo Switch?
Oh,
I just got my Switch. What happened? It broke?
So,
what are you guys talking
built
about?
into the Nintendo Switch, there is a golf game set to
right.
automatically unlock some code or whatever on the, what was it, Iwata's birthday? Or the anniversary of his death?
The anniversary of his death, yeah.
The anniversary of his death. Which is like, okay, so if that was something that had gone completely unnoticed, if hackers had not found that, that sounds kind of sweet. Because apparently it's a game that he worked on, and it's like...
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
That's sweet. When a fucking hacker finds it buried in code, that sounds like somebody accidentally stumbled onto the villain's plan of a Mission Impossible movie. Like, yep, we have something hidden in this innocent child's video game set to go off on the death date of the main developer. Like,
is this like Kingsman? Like everyone's Switch is gonna start humming and we're all gonna start fighting each other?
No, like actually, like this is the plot to the third Halloween movie, where like all the masks, when you stare at the fucking TV, they start turning your brain into bugs. Like that's
I like that movie.
This shit sounds sinister, but like I get what they're trying to do. It is also really weird in hindsight that they didn't say anything for a while after Iwata's passing. Like, there was never an official Nintendo press statement saying, like, our dude died, sad. Like,
that could be a cultural thing, though. I don't know.
I guess,
what.
but
that,
like,
and they might have just been, like, frantically trying to figure out still what to do.
Yeah.
True, but at the same time, like, fucking, Japan's Sony side, or whatever, the Sony of Japan, send out like an official press statement saying like, yo, Iwata was the biggest G, he will forever be missed. Like, even their fierce, well, I mean, it's hard to call Nintendo fierce competition. Like,
Nintendo's in its own world. It's
Nintendo's
Nintendo.
But like, that would be fine if it was in its own world doing its own thing, like licking paint chips and eating paste or whatever.
Nintendo's like the classic toy store that makes all the toys out of wood and tin still, and it's like you love going there and seeing all the fun stuff.
But it's making it's making toys out of wood and with love, but it's making gazillions of dollars. Like the 3DS.
Yeah, because it's a premium to get that stuff. It's good shit. You know, it's not
Right.
gonna break. It's gonna work every time you use it, and it's fun still.
But the 3DS and now the Switch. Did you know that the Switch outsold the fucking PS4 and the Xbone?
Yes, I did notice for the last 4 months, man.
Because this is taking over portable gaming. People, that's the thing. The most popular gaming platforms, everyone's phone. So this is the better version of that. You actually play real games on the go.
Okay, so design-wise, I love the Switch. I will make absolutely no qualms about it. I love it. It's a great design. It's really neat. It's smaller than I thought it would be.
You know they're gonna make XL versions of it.
Yeah, they're gonna make an XL version. All I want is a beefed up dock. I want a dock I can plug it in and play perfectly 1080p games. Not even 4K yet.
So here's the thing. It's still bigger than the XL.
Yeah, but the quality of the games are TV level.
Is that
so that's
with
why
or without the
small.
controller?
If you pop off both of the controllers, it's still bigger than the Nintendo 3DS XL.
But not by much, really.
Not by much, but
yeah.
Okay. The other thing is that the 3DS XL, it's got a clamshell. You can pop that shit in your pocket, and I'm not gonna worry about scratching the thing. This, I have to be more thoughtful of, and I'm bad at being thoughtful because I'm an idiot.
This is first generation hardware we're adopting right now.
Oh no, true. I cannot wait to see where they go with it. It's just right now I'm really nervous about this as a portable console. That being said, I have used it exclusively as a portable console for the last 3 months.
I know. I've plugged into my TV maybe twice since coming in. I've only played it. I mean, it's cool, but I just prefer just being moving from couch to couch or from place to place playing the game.
I mean, okay, so real talk.
It hasn't been
Guys,
real talk this whole time.
Second Switch iteration.
Yep.
Mr. Nintendo really reworked this the stand.
Yeah, they should do a center stand or something.
It sounded like such a stupid gripe when I heard all the reviews of the Switch of this thing's awesome. The stand though, and I'm like, man, shut up. But
Actually though,
it's kind of concerning that it's super flimsy.
It does pop back in.
Yeah, no, definitely. But
yeah.
I thought of buying a case that has a more regular stand, almost you get with an iPad.
True.
Just because I played on the go more, so it seemed like it'd make more sense for that.
I don't know. It's a good design. Again, I love it.
Yeah.
The stuff on there is awesome. I really wish I didn't have a computer so that I'd buy all my indie stuff on the Switch. But I have a computer.
I just can't wait for them to make a beefed up dock where I can plug it in and it basically turns into a 4K gaming machine.
Well, so that would be, if ever, that would be the next iteration. That's going to be your Nintendo Switch XL Pro Duo.
Well, it's they go from light switch and then they have the dial knobs, And then we get the hue bulb switch or whatever.
So that's the thing, and I am so proud of Nintendo this time around. I cannot, I do not have words to express how proud I am of Nintendo of realizing it's not about the resolution, it's about the frame rate.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's running at 420p. If it's running at 60 frames, the shit just plays better.
That being said,
he's an elitist. Did you know that the human brain can only respond to 720 at 30 frames? No. The response time of the controls is reduced when you play at a higher refresh rate. That's science. That happens. That's not well, my brain.
that being said, Miles, do you want to talk about Samus Returns a little bit?
Yeah, the game's alright.
I think that if the game were as it were right now, just released as it is, but if it were designed for the Switch, it would by default look better, not just for controls, but for visuals.
I don't know. So
I think the resolution really does detriment the quality of that game.
I really don't No, I mean I don't. It's hard to describe. So after shooting the shit with you last night about fucking Metroid, I played some AM2R again,
Yeah,
and I really gotta say,
it's the better version.
it's kind of the better version, and I think it's because they didn't stick as rigidly to Metroid 2. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still
Actually,
got all the same bullshit foibles of, oh, I've got to fight fucking 52 of these goddamn things.
40.
Awesome. No, in AM2R, it's 52.
Oh, and okay, so they changed. Okay, so
But they do more interesting stuff with it.
Select a mission.
Plus, they have actual goddamn bosses instead of, like, you fight 52 Metroids and also one cool guy. It's like, nope, you fight fucking 52 Metroids and a handful of cool guys. And it's basically not even a Metroid 2 remake as much as it is like a reimagining.
yeah, which is ultimately for the better, I think.
Yeah,
Because the Metroid 2, it was that game is hard to recommend to people, despite how much I love it in the first place.
what,
simply-
the original Game Boy?
Yeah,
not color.
simply because of the platform it was on. It's designed so weird.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean,
a laser.
there's a lot of caveats. Like, it's a great game for the time. Which is like, hey man, welcome to console gaming. This shit doesn't age good. Or fucking welcome to old-ass PC gaming. Hey man, get into Neverwinter Nights. Oh, alright. Can I play it with a controller? Man, you can't even play it with a modern keyboard.
Oh my god, I am decimating these things right now.
See? There you go. But yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. Like, the way I have it set in my head is, Metroid Samus Returns is a great companion piece to playing another Metroid 2 remake.
Or even just like Zero Mission. Actually, no, even AM2R is a better companion piece to Zero Mission.
No, other way around.
That's what I. Oh, sorry. Yeah. AM2R is a better companion piece to Zero Mission.
Well, so here's the thing: is that AM2R feels less like Metroid 2's Zero Mission, and more like just a different Metroid game. Like, it's really hard to describe, but it just feels like a different Metroid game.
Right.
And it really benefits from that. Meanwhile, Metroid 2 Samus Returns is clearly a remake of a Game Boy era game. It has, like, 2 enemies, tops. It's got...
Yeah. Well, it does deviate a bit. I just got to the section where you start getting the wall
Like-
snails that kind of, like, boulder roll at you.
Yeah, again, I love it. Great game. Like, actually, maybe 3 enemy types.
There's really not too many. Other than the
Possibly.
Metroids themselves.
It's definitely below 10.
Yeah.
That being said,
So that-
another Metroid 2 remake is like every enemy in a 2D Metroid game.
Now, I wonder... Now, I can't remember the name of the company. But they were... they're a third-party outsource that did another remake of a big franchise that I can't remember. You know what? Let me look it up real quick.
Like, I don't know. Another Metroid 2 remake hits that weird thing of respecting the original and improvising on it, which is really, really hard to find. But when you do it right, it's amazing.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's hard to describe.
I mean, remakes are tough because you want to keep the charm of the old game but improve upon it.
Well, see,
Right.
that's the thing, is that the charm of Metroid 2, the original, is that there's no charm.
It's kind of busted. Like, I honest to God tried
Realistically.
playing it, admittedly on an emulator because I'm a huge asshole. And it's
See,
like,
I played it for the first time on the 3DS, which was, I think, the perfect scenario to play it, because
Fair
it was
enough.
actually portable, more current controls, I could flip back and forth with the color, whatever.
yeah.
I had a smartphone to look up a map unlike you would in 91 or 92.
I mean, you could. You just had to draw it.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It's hard to describe. That being said, Metroid, what's it? Samus Returns is a great game. Like, I'm not saying at all it's bad. It's just it feels its age, even though it's not that old.
So
Like,
sidebar, the developer, the lead developer on it is Mercury Steam. They're based out of Spain. They did Castlevania Lords of Shadows.
All right.
Why? Why that reaction? Please tell me.
Have
That
you
was a
played
noise.
Lords of Shadow?
The
Patrick Stewart one?
uh
No.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad game, but oh boy, is it trying to be 40 things that it's not. Like, it's kind of like, imagine a really slow-paced, maybe 1/4 as hype Devil May Cry.
Ooh. Oh, that doesn't sound fun at all.
It's not great. It's not bad, but it's just like, alright. It is disgustingly similar to God of War, is how I'd describe it.
Which I don't mind playing God of War,
I
but
know
in
what game
context
you're
of
talking
God
about
of
now.
War itself.
Yeah,
I know
no,
what game
again,
you're talking
God of
about.
War is fine. It's just, that's not what I want from a Castlevania.
Right.
When my brain thinks Castlevania, I think big-ass fucking 2D landscape, absolutely disgustingly over-the-top pixel art,
You think of
sprites, rather.
Sympathy of the Night.
Yeah,
Sympathy of the
everybody
Night
thinks
and-
of Sympathy of the Night in that regard.
Well,
yeah.
okay, so Symphony of the Night was the one that started it. I'm talking the GBA and DS games that, like, take Symphony of the Night and not recreate it, but really kind of emphasize a bit of the RPG elements, make it more of its own thing, and then just get weird. Like, I miss when a game could do that. Fucking, like, it's hard to explain, but I miss every next video game in a series just being something almost fundamentally different than its predecessor.
Yeah,
Look at the
Alex,
difference
we are
between-
talking about Lords of Shadows. Sorry, somebody just commented in the chat here.
Oh, yeah. Like, look at the difference between fucking, Christ. I mean, hell, Metroid Prime and Metroid Pinball, if you want to stay on topic, but, like, the difference between Mario and Mario 2, or Doki Doki Panic. It's still a platformer, but they've almost completely thrown out everything.
But in a way that actually kind of worked and defined certain aspects of the franchise, like, permanently.
Right.
So.
Like, a lot of the aesthetics, a lot of the enemies, the, having all of the characters control, like, significantly differently. And then, again, fucking Mario 3, and it's like, oh, this is a completely different thing again. What the hell? I don't know.
Oh, this ant is having a fucking dance party over here.
AI is kind of wonky, but you love it.
I do love it.
Just,
yeah.
like, I know it's really hard, but, like, just make games good, please.
My friend Alex is
little one. Just make better games.
Miles. My friend Alex is in our Twitch chat currently, and he was commenting on Castlevania: Lords of Shadow.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, he said it's the worst thing he's ever played.
That's hyperbolic. I mean, it's not great, but, like, yeah, it's definitely not... I don't know. Okay, so, admittedly, I will fully admit, I'm a old-school 2D Castlevania fucking diehard. I've played all of the... I mean, I don't know if you want to call them mainline series, but effectively every 2D Metroid or Castlevania game. I'm super excited for fucking Igarashi's, what's it, Bloodstain. Like, I'm super bought into it. So, yeah, it's not great. The sequel's apparently better, but I never touched that filth.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how. Do you think in the rest of my playthrough of Samus Returns, I'll find anything that surprises me that distinctively changes my opinion, or is it just the same kind of meh I've felt at this point?
I mean, again, don't let other opinions like placate how you feel about it. Just
no, I know.
because
I was just
old
curious.
And jaded and a sick fuck does not mean that you should not have fun with this game.
So I am having fun, but I think we are on the same page in regards to like for some reason this isn't working completely.
Well, because they have faithfully recreated a Game Boy game. Like, that's awesome. But where's my goddamn Shine Spark? Like,
fuck, no Shine Spark, huh?
Not in this. In fucking Metroid 2 Remake, not only is it there, it's like the coolest it's ever been.
Yeah, no, yeah. I guess that makes sense because it wasn't in Metroid 2.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
all the power-ups in the game are exactly in Metroid 2 then.
So, okay, so here's the it's not really a spoiler, but it's like because I know it's impossible unless you're actively looking for it. So, in Metroid 2 Remake, it has all of the enemies from Metroid Fusion, because all of the enemies from Metroid Fusion exist on the planet that you're on in Metroid 2.
Well, also, there was the assets are technically there because they were in a cutscene in Metroid Fusion when they go back to SR388.
Right. But what I'm saying is all of the cool stuff from Fusion that's not in Metroid 2, because they didn't exist yet, these guys go, why wouldn't it be there, and then put it in.
Right. Oh, you mean like the X-Parasites?
Yeah.
Fuck! Spoilers!
Yeah.
That's exciting! No, I know.
Damn it.
I know. But now that makes me really excited, and now I'm gonna go in and play it, because Fusion is truly amazing.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Which is bizarre to me that a lot of people didn't like it.
Well,
I think ants bleeding, Evan.
Yes. Well, also they're eating people.
Yes.
They're eating people, so that would be the blood.
Then they're eating her. Then they're gonna eat me.
Because
oh my god!
I've switched to ants, but I've never seen blood.
I assume they have blood.
Yeah, they're kind of vaporizing.
Blood,
everything has blood.
Everything has blood, but like, is it like that orange? Like, did they actually do the science? That's what I'm curious.
Oh,
no.
No.
Like an aerial spray of it. Evan, how do I tell how far I am in Breath of the Wild?
How many dungeons have you done?
Okay, what?
There are 4 dungeons in the game. How many have you done?
2.
Okay. How many shrines have you done?
A lot.
Like,
that's what I'm asking. Is there a way to find out?
The map.
You want me to count all of them?
Well, no. So technically, no.
Huh?
What?
The only way to really track is by just kind of like activating the quests in the map. That's the only way I can think of. It doesn't have like a % progress until you've actually finished the game.
No, I'm talking about like how much time has expired in the playthrough.
Oh, in your save file.
All right.
Is it better to upgrade hearts or stamina?
Breath
of the Wild.
Stamina first, then hearts.
Okay.
Are you sure? Because
No, I did it.
there's more likelihood of you having to encounter a Linnell than there is climb a really big rock that can't be reached in other ways.
Yeah, but being able to climb that really big rock and then the really big rock on top of it, and then being to fly off of that really big rock is basically cheating.
So, as in, Chris, if you don't want to cheat, balance. If you want to play it safe, hearts. If
I've
you
been
want
doing
to cheat,
2 hearts. I've been doing 2 hearts to 1 stamina.
Okay.
For now.
Fair enough.
Not bad.
Because there are more hearts than there are stamina. You can only upgrade stamina like 10 times, I think. But there's like...
So I can do 2 stamina to heart once I get enough for the Master Sword, because I know you need, what, 13?
20 hearts? 2, 3.
Hold on. You need how many hearts for what?
Master Sword, you need about 13.
13.
Yeah, so like once
so
I get there, I'll go like stamina.
I can't believe you got ruined on that. I discovered the Lost Woods in that game by accident and found the Master Sword with no context of anything. It was like,
I knew it was in the game. I just
Well, I mean,
didn't
you gotta figure.
spoil
But...
on how many hearts was like. I guess
no, but I didn't know what like the shtick was with like when you find what happens and what do you need.
The benefit of playing a game minutes after it comes out is nobody knows.
Yeah,
like you're completely unspoiled.
I'm a little late to the party. It's what, September?
Yeah,
it's all right.
Hey, I've never had that Naughty Dog game spoiled for me at all.
Which one?
What is it? The Last of Us. Don't know anything about it.
Oh, spoilers, mushrooms.
Yeah, that's all I know. They're clickers or mushroom people. That's all I know.
Yeah, don't get that ruined for you.
I gotta figure out sometime I'm gonna play. But
it ends in space. I don't.
It doesn't end in space.
Wait.
So
you know what else is in space? Star Wars.
That's true. Did you know that Star Wars is bad now?
No, Star Wars isn't bad now. It was, there was a time when it was like the
Bad
prequels.
since
And
we're not having this conversation.
I will have this conversation every time.
Miles, we need to do this. No, we're doing this on the movie podcast. This is the games podcast.
Did you know that Star Wars games used to be super sick and now they're trash?
Well, that I can attest to.
Well, there's only been like one. What was Battlefront? Was that the last bad Star Wars game?
Battlefront and Battlefront 2
hasn't come out yet.
Yep.
So you know it's bad.
That doesn't mean it's not trash.
So
go play Jedi Knight again.
Square Enix is trying to squeeze.
Go play Battlefront 2 again. Like fuck, man.
Oh god, spiders.
Those are spiders.
Square Enix is going to try to squeeze Final Fantasy 15 onto the Nintendo Switch. Can they do it?
No.
Why?
Okay, unless they're Nintendo, go fuck yourself. That shit's not happening. Okay, so real talk, fucking all of Super Mario Odyssey is the entire game is
6 gigabytes. I know.
3.5.
What?
Yeah, like it's smaller than they initially thought. It's smaller than the save data for a 2K game on a fucking Xbone.
Well, to be fair, that's like a career campaign thing, isn't it?
I still think it's impressive.
It is impressive, but Nintendo knows how to optimize their shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they built the console, so they know what they got to do.
Alright, now that I know how to kill the spiders, okay, so as far as little extra news goes, Tokyo Game Show was this weekend. Did you guys see anything good that came out of that?
Fucking Zone of the Enders, bro!
Yes, 4K restore,
I missed it.
with HDR, and it's gonna be a PSVR, compatibility mode. That's gonna be dope.
Who cares about that shit? Fucking PC!
Miles, you don't have any interest in experiencing Zone of the Enders in VR?
Okay, here's my stance on VR. Until I can stick my dick in it, I do not care. It is basically a children's toy that they are constantly fiddling with.
Okay, that's fair. I am stuck in this web.
I need it to be the ultimate give-up machine. I need VR to be such a compelling idea that I would give up outside life. Until then, fucking, it's a neat toy.
You want Ready Player One?
Dude, I want whatever happens after Ready Player One. I want the weird thing where everybody gets like...
Don't spoil it.
No. I'm talking about the theoretical sequel to it, where instead of like... So in Ready Player One, they have it's literally a workout regimen that the dude
I know that. Yeah,
fucking works out in his chair so he's not a fatty. Yeah, I don't want that to exist. I want to see like the fucking... God, what was that, the movie? Had Bruce Willis in it.
Looper?
No, the one with like the people walking around.
Fifth Element?
No.
Like like you went into a pod and you could control anybody like your own personality.
Yeah, but all the people
Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No. God damn it.
No, it was
like, good.
He was like everyone was in these android type create like
surrogates.
Surrogates. I forgot about that one. Clearly.
Everybody did. I want everybody to look like that. Like the people just fucking blown the fuck up and just nasty, horrifying looking. Like that's what VR should end up like. I don't know. I again, neat gimmick.
Cool. Gundam Versus comes out next week.
Yeah, it does.
That's already come out in Japan. I don't know what the reception was from
like
the fan
March
base there. Yeah.
I mean, from early reviews, boy howdy, it's a Gundam game. It's got a bunch of cool Gundam stuff in it, but it don't play super great.
Ooh, yeah. Well, gameplay is king, so we'll see. We'll see how people take to that one. But it's really just going to be something picked up by just straight up Gundam fans anyway.
Oh yeah, I've 2 copies pre-ordered. Like,
Jesus. All right.
Bruh, I'm all about that Gundam shit.
I'm running out of shit real quick here. Final Fantasy IX is being ported to the PlayStation 4. That's probably one of the more popular entries.
I'm sure that's fine.
And then a new trailer.
Out of 100 nobles, 99 were impressed.
And then
get it? That's a Final Fantasy IX joke.
Yeah. And apart from that, the Shadow of the Colossus remaster is got another
looks super
trailer.
good.
They fixed the third Colossus. He looked derpy in that first trailer, but he looks really good now.
I will give Blue Point as much money as it takes.
What else have they been working on?
They've done every good remake. Or remaster or whatever.
They did
the Metal Gear one. They did the.
I think they did the Nathan Drake one.
Did they? But like, yeah, fucking do good. Because here's the thing.
Spider shit's terrifying.
Exactly. The secret to their success is that they take a already done copy of the game and then retool it so that it'll work as a PC build. And then rework it to work as a console game.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Instead, the filth people that Konami hired to do that goddamn Silent Hill project, what they decided to do was take the source code that Konami gave them, which was incomplete and busted as shit, and then try to rework it and have it not work at all, and then just fuck it, ship it. People will buy it. Who cares?
Yeah,
Blue Point puts in a disgusting amount of work.
Which, I mean, hey, good for them. That means that they, I mean, the only thing that good remakes and remasters are gonna do in that regard is just allow a better legacy for these games that people enjoy on consoles and make them actually look and play good in the future. So
that being said, always buy your game on PC, no matter what. A fucking PC is an ageless goddamn time capsule. Just because, hey, remember that game that came out on PC that you can't play now? Yeah, neither do I.
Ah, yes, good point. But I mean, like, you know, like the exclusives, you know what I mean? Like, because if you were to go back at, so like even now, the PlayStation 3 remaster, I guess you can call it, or yeah, for the Colossus and Ico, it's not the best. I mean,
it's fine.
It looks fine, but it's because of the art direction. If not for that, it would look jank as hell right now.
Well, I mean, you gotta realize it was designed to be played on a CRT. Like,
this is also true.
You gotta realize that before the invention of high definition, shit was made to look as good as possible, basically smeared in Vaseline.
Ah, yes.
Like, when was the last time you played a game on a CRT TV?
A few weeks ago at Alex's house when he was doing a Smash Brothers tournament.
Yeah, how'd that look?
Not great.
There you go. Nostalgia goggles, man. Shit happens. But that's why I love pixel-based sprite-based games And
Right, because
back in the day, my brain goes, they looked a lot better on a tube TV.
Well, that's why like Metroid Fusion and Metroid Zero Mission, they still look fucking great.
Well, yeah, that was a crisp CRT, or not even. That was a fucking whatchamacallit? The GBA was LED.
Yeah, it was.
Like some of the first LED screens too.
That's true. But and then like Metroid Samus Returns won't even look good like next year. If now.
It doesn't look great now. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of
art direction's more important than graphics.
Yeah, but
also the other side of the thing is that it really like I get what they're going for, but so admittedly they tried to make something out of nothing to success.
I feel like they just kind of rushed it out after AM2R was a thing.
No,
you think it was in development even before then?
I mean, that I can't speak to that. What I can say is that AM2R, the worlds feel different. In Samus Returns,
they all feel the same.
Feels, despite having like, this one is grass, I guess, and this one has more water than the rest of them. They never really get their own thing, you know?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, like that's what. Like you can probably rattle off all the names of the Super Metroid, like fucking
the worlds.
The worlds.
Yeah,
God damn it.
I can. Oh, what, you want me to do it now?
No, I'm just saying, like, you can probably tell me the differences between them. There were like,
oh yeah, absolutely.
But this one just, I don't know. And it clearly tries, because there's like, this is the lava level. And this one's, here's the...
Well, like, here's the other thing, is that, like, the only time I notice a distinctive difference between certain level design in the game is when it very blatantly turns into Norfair. Where, like, it's just, like, lava and red, and the music distinctively changes. So, yeah. I don't know, man. You guys have anything to add? Played anything good?
Go buy Zone of the Enders 2 on
I
PC.
won my second week of fantasy, so I'm now 1-1. I'm updating everyone.
Hooty hoo.
Fantasy Star?
No, fantasy football.
Gross. Sports. Like what the real people play.
Yes. Alright, cool. Well, that would be it from me, Evan, and then from him, Miles, and other him, Chris.
Hi, I'm him, Miles. Go play Deadly Premonition.
I gotta switch.
Yes, Chris. We'll exchange friend codes. If you like listening to this podcast, feel free to go to youngfolks.com to catch up on our game reviews and game features and other sections too. And we also have other podcasts on our network, and also consider supporting us on our Patreon, because even $1 makes a friggin' difference. So thank you for your support. Cool.
Hey, yo, go check out Konami.
No, let's not talk about